Greenwashing, understanding and avoiding deceptive environmental claims. As consumers become more environmentally conscious, companies face increasing pressure to demonstrate their sustainability efforts. Unfortunately, some businesses respond not with real action, but with deceptive marketing, a practice known as greenwashing. Greenwashing undermines genuine sustainability efforts and misleads consumers, making it essential for eco-entrepreneurs to recognize, avoid, and actively oppose it. What is greenwashing? Greenwashing is the act of conveying a false or misleading impression about how a company's products, services, or practices are more environmentally friendly than they truly are. The term, a combination of green, environmentally friendly, and whitewashing, covering up undesirable facts, was coined in the 1980s but has become especially relevant in today's sustainability-driven market. Why does greenwashing happen? 1. Consumer demand. More people want to buy sustainable products, and companies seek to capitalize on this demand. 2. Competitive advantage. Firms may see green marketing as a shortcut to attract customers and differentiate themselves from competitors, sometimes without actually changing their practices. 3. Lack of regulation. In many countries, environmental marketing claims are poorly regulated or monitored, making it easier for companies to exaggerate or fabricate their claims. Types and tactics of greenwashing. Greenwashing can take many forms, such as 1. Vague or unverifiable claims. Using words like eco-friendly, natural, or green without specific evidence or definitions. Example: a cleaning product labeled as green with no details on ingredients or environmental standards. 2. Hidden trade-offs. Highlighting one small environmentally friendly attribute while ignoring more significant negative impacts. Example: paper labeled recycled but produced using polluting processes. 3. Irrelevant claims. Asserting something that is technically true but unimportant or already required by law. Example: a product claiming to be CFC-free when CFCs are already banned. 4. False labels or imagery. Displaying unverified certification logos or using images of nature to suggest environmental friendliness. Example: a company inventing its own green logo without independent certification. 5. Lack of proof. Making claims without accessible supporting information or third-party verification. Example: clothing brands promoting organic cotton without traceable certification. Sixth lesser of two evils. Marketing a product as greener than alternatives when the entire product category is environmentally harmful. Example: eco-friendly cigarettes or greener plastic bags. Real-world examples. 1. Volkswagen emissions. Scandal. VW advertised its diesel cars as low-emission and environmentally friendly while software manipulated emissions during tests, misleading millions of customers and causing environmental harm. 2. Fast fashion brands. Some clothing retailers launch conscious or green collections with recycled materials, while the rest of their business model remains based on high-volume, low-quality production with significant environmental and social costs. 3. Bottled water companies. Marketing water in plastic bottles as pure or sustainable, despite the massive plastic waste their products generate. Consequences of greenwashing. 1. Greenwashing has significant negative impacts. Consumer mistrust. When consumers discover false claims, trust in both the company and sustainability initiatives in general erodes. 2. Legal and financial risks. Regulatory authorities are increasingly issuing fines and sanctions for misleading green marketing. 3. Slowed progress. Greenwashing distracts from real solutions and can give genuinely sustainable businesses an unfair disadvantage. 4. Environmental harm. If consumers are misled into buying products that are not as green as claimed, actual environmental damage continues or worsens. How to recognize and avoid greenwashing. For entrepreneurs. 1. Be transparent. Clearly explain your environmental actions, limitations, and goals. Be honest about your journey. 2. Use specific claims. Avoid vague language. Instead, give detailed, measurable information, e.g., made with 50% recycled plastic, Certified organic by XYZ. 3. Seek legitimate certifications. Use third-party certifications from recognized organizations, e.g., EU Ecolabel, FSC, Fairtrade. 4th, document and publish evidence. Make relevant data and reports publicly available, e.g., sustainability reports, audits. 5. Educate your audience. Help consumers understand what real sustainability means and how to spot greenwashing. For consumers and entrepreneurs as buyers. 1. Look for third-party certifications. Genuine eco-labels are issued by independent organizations. 2. Read the fine print. Look for specifics, not just marketing slogans or images. 3. Research the company. Investigate a company's overall environmental and social track record. 4. Be critical of irrelevant or exaggerated claims. Ask for proof and question vague terminology. Moving beyond greenwashing, embracing authentic sustainability. Authentic eco-entrepreneurs see sustainability as a core value, not just a marketing tool. They strive for continuous improvement, transparency, and real positive impact. By avoiding greenwashing, entrepreneurs not only build trust with customers, but also contribute genuinely to solving environmental challenges. Ethics in eco-entrepreneurship, foundations for responsible innovation. Ethics are at the heart of sustainable entrepreneurship. For eco-entrepreneurs, ethical decision-making goes beyond compliance with the law. It means considering the broader impacts of their actions on people, communities, and the planet. Ethical behavior fosters trust, supports long-term value, and is essential for true environmental and social progress. What are ethics and why do they matter? Ethics are the principles and values that guide us to distinguish right from wrong and act responsibly toward others and the environment. In eco-entrepreneurship, ethics are crucial because sustainable businesses operate within complex systems involving environmental, social, and economic dimensions. Ethical entrepreneurs inspire trust and loyalty among customers, partners, and investors. Responsible practices ensure that solutions to environmental problems do not create new harms elsewhere. Core ethical principles for eco-entrepreneurs. 1. Integrity and honesty. Be truthful and transparent about your products, services, impacts, and challenges. Avoid exaggeration or false promises, e.g., don't claim zero impact unless it's truly accurate. 2nd, social and environmental responsibility. Act in ways that protect both people and the environment. Consider the full life cycle impacts of your business, from sourcing to disposal. 3. Fairness and equity. Treat employees, suppliers, customers, and local communities with fairness and respect. Avoid exploiting vulnerable populations or taking unfair advantage. 4th, accountability. Accept responsibility for mistakes and take action to address unintended negative impacts. Regularly measure, report, and improve ethical and environmental performance. 5. Respect for stakeholders. Engage openly with all stakeholders, workers, customers, neighbors, local governments, and NGOs. Incorporate feedback and address concerns in business practices. 6th, commitment to continuous improvement. Ethics is not static. Strive to improve practices as new knowledge and challenges emerge. Common ethical dilemmas in eco-entrepreneurship. Balancing profit with purpose. How to ensure profitability without compromising social or environmental values. Supply chain. Transparency. Can you guarantee that all suppliers follow fair and sustainable practices? Community impact. What if a business decision that benefits the company negatively affects local communities or ecosystems? Green marketing. How to promote your business honestly without exaggerating environmental claims, avoiding greenwashing. Real-world examples. First, Patagonia. The outdoor clothing brand is known for its commitment to environmental responsibility and ethical supply chains. It donates a percentage of profits to environmental causes and encourages customers to buy only what they need, even running ads like, "Don't buy this jacket." Second interface. Dot. A carpet manufacturer that has set ambitious sustainability goals and regularly reports transparently on both successes and failures, holding itself accountable. Practical strategies for ethical eco-entrepreneurship. 1. Develop and share a code of ethics. Create a clear set of ethical guidelines and ensure everyone in the organization understands and follows them. 2. Train employees. Regularly provide training on ethics and sustainability. 3. Engage in ethical auditing. Monitor and assess ethical practices throughout the supply chain. Participate in community dialogue. Involve local stakeholders in decision-making processes. 5. Adopt voluntary standards. Go beyond what is legally required by adopting voluntary sustainability and fair labor certifications. Benefits of ethical eco-entrepreneurship. First, long-term trust. Build stronger, more resilient relationships with customers and partners. Second, brand reputation. An ethical reputation can differentiate a business in crowded markets. 3. Positive impact. Supports real progress toward environmental and social goals. 4. Reduced risk. Ethical behavior reduces the likelihood of scandals, fines, or reputational damage.